Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Grim Fandango. My name is Azzy and I will be your Let's Player for today. So what I want you to do is sit back, relax, turn off those lights, turn up that volume, and let's get started.
Sorry for the wait, Mr. Flores. I am ready to take you now.
Take me? Take me where?
Now, there's no need to be nervous.
Nervous? No. Just your appearance. It's a little intimidating.
Intimidating? Me? But I'm your friend. My name's Manny Calavera. I'm your new travel agent.
I don't want a new travel agent. I want to go home.
You can't go home, Celso. You're dead. But you're not alone. Everybody here is just as dead as you. That's why we call it the land of the dead. Are you ready for your big journey?
No. What journey?
The 4-year journey of the soul. It is quite a big trip. And I can't lie to you, Celso. It could be very, very dangerous. Unless you were to take that money you were buried with and buy a better travel package from us. I mean, wouldn't you rather cross the land of the dead in your own sports car? Maybe try a luxury ocean cruise? Or, if you led a very good life, you may even be eligible for a ticket on the number 9 itself.
The number 9?
That's our top-of-the-line express train. It shoots straight to the 9th underworld, the land of eternal rest, in 4 minutes instead of 4 years. But very few people qualify. Let's take a look at your records. Well, the bad news is the train appears to be just out of your reach, but I still got a couple of tricks up my sleeve here. Yeah.
Look at him.
That's the ticket. The Excelsior line. Yes, she's a beauty. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy, too. Oh, you're going to have a great trip. Wish I was going.
Why don't you? You could give me a lift.
Oh, I can't leave here until I've worked off a little debt to the powers that be.
Community service, eh? Well, I guess there are some folks worse off than me.
Oh, I'll be leaving here soon enough. No thanks to dead and no commission low-life cases like yours.
It's funny that Excelsior sounds like some fancy thing, but
the boss told me to tell you not to leave
it's really
early
just a
tonight.
walking stick
He wants to talk to you about something when he gets back from his trip.
with a
Tell
compass
Don
in
not
the
to
hand.
worry. I'm not going anywhere. Especially not with clients like that. Where do they get these guys? They don't qualify for anything good, so I can't sell anything good. Can't work off my time, and I'm stuck. Stuck selling walking sticks to a bunch of burros for eternity. I need better clients. I need a real saint. I need a lead on a rich, dead saint.
And here we are in the game. Now we get to start. So there are a couple ways. So you can move the mouse. That's one of the ways that we could move around. But I prefer the tank controls. And actually, you can get a trophy for using the tank controls the entire game. So if you're one of those kind of people,
It's some sort of
you
special
can
work
do
order.
that.
To all agents from Office Manager Don Copel.
All right, you boneheads, thank your lucky stars and get to your friggin' cars. We have a mass poisoning on our hands. Too many dead to assign specific cases, so all clients are first come, first serve. So let's see some hustle out there.
All right.
Whatever you
No
say.
need to yell at me. So if you notice in the beginning, you can have seen the LucasArts logo, because this used to be a LucasArts production, but then it got turned into Double Fine or picked up into Double Fine and remastered, and that's what you're seeing now is the remastered version. There's still a few problems with the game.
Mind if I use your hole punch?
There's still a few problems with the game that they weren't able to fix, but
Thanks.
Gets the
they
aggressions
did
out, doesn't
improve
Buenos
some
dias.
Manny,
things,
why aren't you at the poisoning?
though it's
What poisoning?
The
very
Costa
little,
Rica
it
Spato
seems.
poisoning that everybody's at but you. Why do I send out memos if nobody reads them?
Little things such as like lighting and stuff, so
Where was the poisoning again?
Just ask your driver for crying out loud. He'll know.
okay, well,
Any messages for me?
Besides the one about the poisoning?
Yeah.
I only have one other message for you, Manny. I'm not your secretary. I don't take your messages. So get it through your thick skull and stop forwarding your phone to me.
All right. But that sounded more like 4 messages to me.
In my heart, though, you're still my secretary.
In my heart, though, you're still my secretary.
Manny, what are you talking about? I was never your secretary, even when you were on top. I got one boss, same as you, Don Copel.
Come on, I know you work for another man besides Don.
Come on, I know you work for another man besides Don.
What are you talking about?
I know you take memos for Hurley sometimes.
Ah, Manny, just beat it, will ya?
Well, I gotta go hit the bricks.
Okay.
Alright, so we're heading off. We need to go and to the poisoning. So that's the main thing is we need to do. So something with Manny's job, so the way he works is he's basically kind of a travel agent for the dead. Bye. He's like a travel agent for the dead. He gets these people who have just died, takes them in, and gives them a travel package of a way of crossing this world. I think this is the 8th underworld and on to the 9th underworld. There are a couple ways you can do this. One of them is this thing called the number 9, which is the fastest way through this underworld place. And this, my friends, is Glottis. I love Glottis. Probably like my favorite character, besides Manny.
I didn't expect sales agents usually don't come over to this part of the garage.
So he's like a mechanic.
I'm Calavera.
He's a
Manny
demon.
Calavera.
My name's Glottis. I don't get many visitors. Hey, I got a message for a Mr. Calavera. Your driver said that Mr. Hurley said that he could have the rest of the day off.
Domino sent my driver home?
Yeah, wasn't that nice?
No. Looks like I need a new driver.
Looks like I need a new driver.
Oh, I would agree with that. Yes, you do.
So you a driver? I guess? No? You want to be my replacement driver. Let's do that.
You want to be my replacement driver?
Me? Oh, no. Sorry, can't. Rules.
Come on, Glottis. I need you to be my driver.
Come on, Glottis. I need you to be my driver.
No, I can't. I'm too big.
Alright, so there's a couple of ways to do this part, and you can go through on your own, but the correct answer is you're not too big, the cars are just too small. And you did.
You're not too big. The cars are just too small.
Yeah, those dang compact cars. Hey, that gives me an idea. I could alter your car just a bit with just a quick torch job to let out the seams, you know? But I'm not allowed to modify the cars without a work order.
And that is what we need to do.
I could lose my job.
A work order, huh?
Yeah. I can't torch anything bigger than a cigarette without one of these signed by the boss
And
himself.
that
Hey, that's my line.
is our
Getting
mission.
the sign. Back in a snap.
Yeah, too small. I'm not too big. Everything around here is just too small.
Alright. So that is what we need to do, is figure out how to get this work order signed. So, one of the great things about this game is what it was inspired by. There are a few old movies that I know for sure, one of which is Casablanca. I can't remember the others at the moment, but Casablanca was one of the big inspirations for this game, and a lot of the creators, they would go and watch these old movies as part of their research and do stuff like that for their research, which is pretty cool. We're gonna ask her and see if she can sign this for her.
If I
For
really
us.
need the boss to sign this work order.
I'll give it a shot. Mr. Copel, I've got Manny Calavera out here to see you.
Didn't I say no interruptions today?
Alright,
Maybe
but we need to
tomorrow.
find
too
another
late.
way.
Oh yeah, like you're going anywhere.
Yeah, I need to get to the poisoning, darling. If you noticed in the upper left-hand corner, it's not there right now, but it'll pop up whenever there's a possibility. Sometime soon, any day now. Okay, so it's not showing up, but I'll point it out when it does show up. What they are, they're commentaries from, they had different people, you see right there, upper left-hand corner. They're commentaries given by, like, the director and a couple of other people who worked on this project, that went ahead and did this for the new game. So if you guys go through and play this, maybe not your first playthrough, but a previous, another playthrough, like a second playthrough or something, would be good to go through.
It's huge. I can't.
And listen to them, because they do have some quite interesting things to say about this game. I enjoyed listening to them. Alright. You know, something I didn't even think of until, like, just now is, that rope. The point of that rope there, I just thought it was like, hey, there's a rope here. It's actually for the boss to sneak out, because our boss has decided to go to the festival, maybe? I don't know. Sneak out of his office.
It looks like Don's rigged his computer to automatically answer his intercom.
Alright, so what we need to do here is switch this to... crap, save it, just sign it yourself, will ya? I'm busy.
I'll just change his auto response here.
Cripe Saber, just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy.
Yeah, so I never really thought about that rope. Quite interesting. Going back and actually playing through this and thinking about some of the things that, you know, you miss on the first time or multiple playthroughs. I've played this so many times, but, you know, every time you play something new, just like every time you watch a new movie, it's different. You have a little bit of a different experience. Okay, that I really wanted to just drop that, but that didn't work out. You have a different experience because you learn something new. You see something you didn't see the first time. So it's really great to, you know, replay some of these games and find out new and exciting things. Oh, if you notice, so this eye here, it's a little bit different than the others. Might become important later on. This is the festival, so this is a festival commemorating the Day of the Dead. The Day of the Dead, which, if I'm not mistaken, it might be Halloween or around Halloween, something like that. And that is the festival going on outside. So once we get this work order signed, we'll be able to go to the land of the living, which I can't wait to show you guys, because the land of the living is quite intriguing.
I really need the boss to sign this work order.
The way that they interpret the land of the dead.
Mr. Copel, Mr. Calavera has something out here that he says he needs your signature on.
Cripe Saber, just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy.
You'll have to excuse him, Manny. It's probably a really hard cross.
I'm sure, darling. Thank you.
Eva, I'm impressed. I had no idea you had this kind of power.
Well, we all have our secrets.
Yes, we do. You want me to do that for you, darling? Ah, yes. And we are off onto the land of the living. We need to go reap some souls. That's what we need to do. Reaping those souls.
Hey, I look good in this, don't I?
Sexy, man.
Well, they say black is slimming.
I'm driving.
Never thought about wearing a car before. Think I'd look good in it? Just as good as Gladys.
Por favor. I could have walked faster than this. Híjole, I'm gonna miss.
Yeah, that's one of the lines my brother and I used to actually quote the game. We quote the game a lot, and that's one of the quotes we do is, Híjole, we're gonna miss the poisoning. We've done that a few times in a few games, and a few of the quotes from this game, I'll point them out when they do show up. Freaking domino.
The living still give
You see, I love how they're like little paper cutouts. Let's go to this cop. Ah, that's not who I meant.
It's the fear of death that makes monsters of us all.
I meant to do the cop. There we go. Alright.
Scaring the living is technically against the rules, but we all do it.
And you can go to this one. Yeah.
If I scare them to death, then they'll
I
become
wonder
a
if you could.
customer, but I'll get nailed with a confident.
I wonder if you could actually scare them to death. That'd be pretty interesting.
I can't reap hamburger. Cows are a whole other bureau, not to mention the lettuce.
Alright, so we need to cut this little potato.
I can't reap hamburger. Cows are a whole
Reap this little potato dude open. And the way we do that, we take our lovely scythe out. And we go this way. Slice this potato, which I'm assuming is his skin, but it definitely looks like a little potato.
Nice bathrobe.
It's better than what you have on, darling.
But we offer several travel package upgrades if you care to.
Cut the yap. I want something cheap where I can get some rest. Now that's it.
Exactly what I need.
You know, Manny, I could make this car a little faster if you wanted.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah, slam the front into the weeds, tug the rear end, do blow.
His eyes bugging out. Gladys is awesome.
You'll get plenty of rest this way, Mr. Martinez, and you'll be safely padded by the foam created when these two chemicals mix. Like
Point that out. It's chemicals mixing.
I want to upgrade my package.
Sorry, Bruno, but you didn't qualify for anything better. But here, have this.
Today is the first day of the end of your life.
Wait, can't you find me something where I can
Sorry.
move my legs?
This is what you got.
You know I'd like to,
Live with it.
But my boss is a real
Bad
I
timing.
gotta be a hard ass when I got lazy sickle wavers like this jolly boy working for me. Manny, you couldn't find a sale at a yacht club.
I got a sale right here.
I'm talking premium sales, Calavera. Like the kind Domino makes.
How am I supposed to make premium sales with the scumbag clients you're sending me?
Hey, now you're blaming the
Of course.
clients? I've had
It's not my fault.
Manny. If you haven't
Never my
before
fault.
the next sales report comes in, you're out. Out on the street. No job. No way to work off your time. Just your fancy suit and your big smile and a whole lot of time to kill.
Yes. Well.
Who you calling a
Hey, shut it.
scumbag? Why, I oughta...
Yes. Poor Manny.
I'm sick of waiting around for a good lead. Like it's gonna fly in here tied to a brick. It's time to take one.
Yes. It's time to take control of our lives. So I think I'm gonna leave this episode here, if I'm not mistaken. Hello, Ava. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, put a like on this video. Comment below if you have any suggestions. This is my first, so be kind. And subscribe so you never miss another episode. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.